Alright, hey y'all. I'm coming in quickly to say that I am just leaving from seeing Fantastic Beast, and I wore my Gryffindor sweater because, Potterheads. However, I have to say that overall, I think it was a really good movie. There definitely was a plot twist at the end that it had everyone like, what? Me, I'm just like, I either think one or two things. I either think, one, Grindelwald is lying in order to manipulate Credence, or two, well, I guess I think three things, or two, I couldn't really catch the name, so I was like, I was just trying to catch the name, because I was like, well, that's obviously not the brother who aided in killing Ariana, or the sister. So it's like, oh, does Dumbledore have a secret brother? And Dumbledore is intent upon, we're gonna pause right here because that was good lighting. Dumbledore is intent upon protecting Credence. However, I don't know. Apparently, how many brothers does Dumbledore have is like number one on what's being Googled right now. So it's like number one on the Google search engine. I don't know. I personally think that Grindelwald is lying to manipulate Credence. However, I think for the first time ever, I kind of agree with some fans who, okay, I can finally understand why some fans who yell, it's not canon, it's not canon. J.K. Rowling has gone back and she's rewritten the story and it's not what was originally laid out. I can finally understand their point of view. For the first time ever, I kind of felt as if they may have been right, just with the ending of the movie. However, other than the ending, I can say that the actors were great. Everyone did a terrific job. Shout out to Zoe Kravitz. She killed it. The storyline itself, it started off a little slow. Not to say that it was weak. It just started off a little slow. But I guess about midpoint, you kind of get into it. The battle did not live up to my expectations. Some of the CGI was just, meh. Could have been better, but overall, I said it was a good film. I'm definitely looking forward to the next part. I think J.K. Rowling does a good job of that, like an amazing job of laying out a story of which you want to know what comes next. So I will definitely continue to watch and be tuned in to see what happens next and how it all unfolds. And of course, we want to see the battle between Dumbledore and Grindelwald. But overall, on a scale of A to F, I would give it, it's gonna suck to say, I'll give it a C, y'all. A solid C. So, still a Harry Potter fan, still rocking my Gryffindor colors. So yeah, but I can't say it was amazing. I can say that it was decent, and I'm looking forward to what else happens. But as far as like it all transferring to film, I still don't think that the Wizarding World, the Harry Potter universe, J.K. Rowling, the entire team has really figured out how to completely take that magic from the page and convert it to film. So I think that that's still something they're like working on. It's epic, but it's not mind-blowing or just like life-altering. Like, it's epic in the sense of like what they're able to do is amazing, but it still doesn't reach the peak, I guess, of what's in our imaginations. And the trailer looked so good, and everyone did an amazing job of acting, like everyone. And I know some folks were conflicted about Johnny Depp as Grindelwald, but I've always been a fan of him in that role, and I think he did an amazing job. I think everyone did an amazing job. I do think a few weak points with the storyline. Grindelwald isn't as dark as I imagined him to be. He's very manipulative, and maybe that's why him and Dumbledore get along so well, because Dumbledore is manipulative too. Just, it can be argued that he uses his powers for good versus Grindelwald, who uses them for evil and plays on people's emotions. Also, I think everyone's going to be really shocked by Queenie. So I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, that is it. Watch it. I would love to hear feedback about what you guys think. But I definitely think it's worth seeing. And if someone wanted me to go with them, I would probably go see it again. But I'm not rushing to see it again. So, yeah, that's my take on the Crimes of Grindelwald. until next time, I'll be back soon with another book review. So until next time, bye y'all. Okay, a couple of last minute just like updates. One thing I did really appreciate about the film is just how much Joe just incorporates or just includes bits of history. Like, you could tell this is leading up to the World War. You could tell that, like, a lot of it, yeah, is based on Hitler, but a lot of it also reminded me of, like, the Klan and the way in which Grindelwald was gathering his followers. And as many of you know, like, the Klan's motto is heritage, not hate. So it sounds poetic, right, outside of the appropriate context. And a lot of what Grindelwald pushed throughout the film was that no, we don't hate them. No, we're not the violent ones. And even given the current political climate in America right now, it definitely felt like it hit home on a lot of levels, and not just America, a lot of what's going on in the world. So I definitely felt the messaging behind it. And unfortunately, a lot of times these things throughout history are cyclical, so it's timely. But I definitely think that it was a worthwhile message, and I definitely could see just the tidbits in the historical, just inclusivity and representation of just all different sides. And unfortunately, even sometimes, especially with the story of Queenie, it kind of reminded me of Malcolm X, in the sense that even though her choice may not have been right, you could see why she made it. And yeah, so, and here's what I mean when I say that. So if anyone's familiar with the story of Malcolm X, um, if you could think back in your life, and if every horrible incident in your life was there was a white person behind it, if someone comes to you and says that the white man is the devil, that will make sense. So in the sense of Queenie, like I said, I don't want to give too much away, but if you want something more than anything else in the world, and someone comes along and they say, this is what I want too, and you can't have it because of the way things are, you can see why she made the decision that she made. Whether right or wrong, whether you agree or disagree, on a human level, you could see why she might feel compelled to make that decision. So, again, check out the movie. I would love to hear what y'all think. Let me know below.
Pretty, witty, girly, worldly, one who likes to party but come home early.